Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. We have a question that came in today from Jim Salvaricus, and Jim states, in your recent videos, Pictures Worth 1,000 Words and Burial Ground Defined, your description of what is the proper PPGS vertical up the tree motion is substantially different. In Burial Ground, you say go vertical on the maximum incline plane, but in a picture worth 1,000 words, you show the club position as absolute vertical to ground. Can you please further clarify? I believe your description in the Burial Ground is more natural. Thank you. Again, let's go back over what he just said. Jim seems to think that I stated two different positions in both of these two different dailies. And the one he thinks is the best is where he says, in a picture worth 1,000 words, you show the club position in an absolute vertical position to the ground, which correct is what it should be, 12 o'clock, right? Light golf club. So let's talk about this. I'm going to face the net because I want you to see what he's talking about. At the top, in Pictures Worth 1,000 Words, this is what I wanted to show, was that the club is exactly dead vertical. The triangulation of the arms, if you put a line from elbow to elbow, the elbows are just about, the base of the triangle is dead even. Again, if I in today's world where they want us to swing the shaft on at a plane that would be horizontal or parallel to where it was at shaft plane, here you're going to be about 10 o'clock. The club is heavy. 10 o'clock is way too flat. 11 o'clock is somewhat good because at least the club still slides somewhat down, so it has some lightness to it, wanting to come down. But the ultimate is straight up and down. And that, so you don't even have to be watching it. You just do that and it's coming straight down your hands, and you can feel it that way. And conversely, what we want to do on the other side is to swing it straight up, over and back, up in front, so it comes straight down. So vertical is your friend. Vertical is in harmony with gravity. But let's just redefine what we're talking about here. I always believe that plane is an angle from the ball through the neck, resting on the shoulders. So I have my shoulders are connected in ball and socket joint. The arms have rotation. When we put both arms with the palms together, perpendicular to the ground, or at least perpendicular to each other, facing or opposing each other, they are what we call diametrically opposed. So no matter what one does, the other one does exactly the opposite. So when we take the club back in the catcher's mitt, which is where toe up, we're giving an exact amount of rotation, and toe up is way short of what we can do. We could rotate from here all the way to there, which would basically be from perpendicular to the ground to parallel to the ground. All right, so we're going to just go to there and straight up. Now I want you to think about it. Draw this line from here up to there, and you're going to see that what? As I'm turning, because I'm bent over the ball, I'm swinging my arms up with a little bit of rotation, and we turn only to where the upper arm from the elbow to the shoulder is over the toe line. Because we are, as I lift, I'm going up on a diagonal plane, but I'm only rotating my arms enough to make sure that the arms rotate just that amount to go to have the club at 12 o'clock. All right, I'm not going to let it keep rotating, which is where it really wants to go. Because once I go in and catch it, I go from this position here and I rotate to there. That rotation with the club in the movement, acceleration, momentum, is going to want to keep it going on that plane. But I stop the rotation and make it go up. I do that with my right hand. My right hand really gets active here, and it makes the club go up. So it's also helping me making sure that I'm going up on the maximum vertical incline plane, because if I just let it keep rotating, there's no way I'd keep going up on that maximum vertical incline plane. So my arms are going up on this plane, and the club is going up with the less rotation to there. So we got this going there. If I let it rotate more, they would both go flatter. Hopefully this kind of helps you a little bit in that what we have. So in the peak performance golf swing, we are always swinging on a maximum vertical incline plane for our posture. And our posture is determined by getting into the athletically ready position, plus the different lengths that our different body parts have, meaning ankles to knees, knees to hips, hips to shoulders, and then your arms and everything else. So people with different size length legs versus torsos versus arms, with that plane will vary a few degrees one way or the other. But it's the arms are going up on that vertical plane, but I'm making my right arm and hand is really very, very active into making sure my club stays vertical here. So conversely, once it's here, I come down to impact, and I'm going to make it go vertical on the other side, because for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So that's the big issue. So again, if you got this plane issue going up, where the arm would be going up this plane, and the club's going up on the right hand plane in this one, they're both going up. Rather than if I just let it go around like that, they'd both be very low. So we're swinging on the maximum vertical incline plane, and what really helps that is also the fact that we're swinging the club to 12 o'clock, 90 degrees from the ground, vertical, in harmony with gravity. When you swing that way, gravity's your friend, and when he's your friend, he's going to help you swing the club a lot more consistently with good lift, which gives you free fall, and it helps accelerate the swinging up to the tee finish to maximize club head speed for your strength and your swing. So we got gravity being our friend, helping us swing the club much more faster and more controlled. And just remember, you can swing a light club with more speed and more control than you can a heavy club. So hopefully this concept of the arms go up diagonally, but the club is rotated just enough to keep it vertical on both sides. And now you're controlling your club, you're controlling your swing, you're controlling your club, which is controlling your club face to get it back to on, square and solid impact, which helps you hit the ball more solid, straight, and therefore keep the ball in play and shoot those lower scores. That's it for the Surge for today, and I'll be talking to you all again soon.